guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video I'm going to be filming a book haul. Now this is a bit of a collective book haul, so this is basically all the books that I've picked up since the start of the year. Some of these you may have seen in an older video that I did have uploaded on my channel, but my channel's going through a bit of a crisis at the moment, so hopefully this one I will actually film and upload and it will stay uploaded. Yeah, we'll see how I go with this one, but I thought I would just go through all the books that I've picked up since the start of the year, since I haven't actually picked up a whole lot because I'm in a bit of a reading slump at the moment, so which has actually been good for my book buying, but yeah, I just thought I would quickly go through what I've picked up, and yeah, so starting off, I think most of these do come from Dymocks, but there's like a couple that I got at Big W and then a couple I ordered through Amazon. So starting off, I have The Huntress, which is not Kate Quinn's newest book, but I think it came out last year, I want to say, because I read and really enjoyed the Alice Network, so I wanted to read more of her books, so I went ahead and picked up The Huntress, because which is following, well, this one is also set in World War II, because I feel like most of her books are set in World War II, but this one seemed quite interesting because it's also following dual timelines as well, which is what the Alice Network did. So yeah, picked up The Huntress, and then I picked up The Inheritance Games, which I don't really know too much about it. It's just seemed like it could be it's like a fun, not so much murder mystery, but it's like this girl gets like this inheritance, and then it's like the family is all like up in arms about it, and I think there's like, well, obviously like a game involved, so this one sounded quite intriguing, so I thought I would give this one a chance. So that is The Inheritance Games. And then I finally picked up a book that I feel like I'm one of the last people on BookTube to actually pick up, and that is Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. This book series has been everywhere these last few years, and I've only just picked up the first book, so but yeah, this seems like something that would be something right up my alley, so I'm really looking forward to getting around to this when I get the chance. So that is Nevermore. And then I also picked up The Ravens. Yeah, don't really know too much about this one, just that it's like set on at a college campus. It involves witches, and yeah, I must admit the cover also drew me in as well, so that's partly why I picked it up. But yeah, I thought this one could be a good sort of spooky read if I decided to pick it up around October, but we'll see. So, The Ravens. And then from Amazon US, actually the next couple are hardcovers, because I've discovered I actually don't mind picking up the occasional hardcover. So like obviously when they're like a decent price, because hardcovers here in Australia are actually quite expensive, so I do tend to pick up the paperbacks, but this one was a pretty good price, and I absolutely loved the first book in this series, and that is Wayfarer. I believe this is a duology, so this is the second and final book, this one, but I absolutely loved Passenger when I read it at the start of the year, and I was, yeah, excited to get around to the sequel, but I haven't picked it up yet, so yeah, I have heard mixed things about this one in particular, but I'm still looking forward to reading it. So yeah, so Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. And then of course I picked up A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas, and it's the book I'm slowly making my way through. This is like 750 odd pages, and I've just crossed into the 600 pages, so yeah, I'm on 609, so I'm slowly making my way through this. It's not that it's bad, like I'm loving making my way through this, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm in like quite a bit of a reading slump, so I tend to be picking up audiobooks more recently, and not so much like the physical like hard, like the physical books, but I am, yeah, as I said, I am really enjoying this, slowly making my way through it. So that is A Court of Silver Flames. And then, let's see, I also picked up Taylor Jenkins Reid's newest book, and that is Malibu Rising. I read both The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, and really loved both of those. Haven't delved into her more back catalogue, but I thought I would still pick up her newest release, so that is Malibu Rising. And then I also picked up Andy Weir's newest book, and that is Project Hail Mary. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one, so it's, I think, meant to be a similar vein to The Martian, because I think was it Artemis that he wrote, which I didn't pick up, but this one seemed something more like I would be interested in, so I went ahead and grabbed Project Hail Mary. And then the last three books I have are ones I picked up yesterday when I was shopping at Dymocks in Sydney. Now, this first one, I swore I was done collecting copies, like multiple copies of this series, but I wandered past the section and I went, you know what, this one was always my favourite book, so I went ahead and picked up the Slytherin edition of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This is the hardcover one, because I believe, I know I have at least Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in hardcover, like in this edition. I don't think I picked up Chamber of Secrets. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I didn't have Prisoner of Azkaban, so I went ahead and picked this one up for the collection, which, yeah, I wasn't going to, as I said, and then I went, so I was like, you know what, I think I have enough copies of Harry Potter, but I was like, you know what, I really do like these house editions of the 20th anniversary, and I was like, yeah, okay, you can pick up Prisoner of Azkaban, so that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And then I went ahead and picked up These Violent Delights, which is by Chloe Gon. I don't know too much about it, but the premise actually seemed quite interesting, and this was getting a lot of buzz, I think, last year. So, and I think this is meant to be like a Romeo and Juliet retelling set in, is it 20th century China, I think. So I thought that sounded quite fascinating, and yeah, so I went ahead and picked this up. So These Violent Delights. And then the last one that I picked up is one that's I think been getting quite a bit of buzz recently, and that is The Ones We're Meant to Find. So this one, yeah, I've been hearing a lot of positive things about this one, so I thought when I saw it in the store that I would go ahead and pick this up. Don't really know too much about this one, just that it's like involves two sisters who are separated from each other, and it's set in sort of a futuristic society, I think. So yeah, it seemed intriguing, so I went ahead and picked this one up. So there we go. So that is all the books that I've managed to pick up in the first half of the year. I'm trying not to buy too many books because, well, as I mentioned, I'm still in like this massive reading slump, and like considering how long it's taking me to get through A Court of Silver Flames, normally I like devour these books, and this one I started like at the start of March when I first got the book, and here we are in June and I'm only just at the 600 page mark. So yeah, hopefully it'll be in one of my next reading wrap-ups whenever I get around to doing one, because that is something I want to get back into doing. Because yeah, as I mentioned, my channel is all over the place at the moment, and yeah, going through a bit of a crisis with what videos I want to film, but I do want to get back to doing more bookish content, because I do actually enjoy doing like bookish related videos, so hopefully I will get around to filming more of that soon. So I'm just going to stop it here. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!